Hey, hey. I just had some really good donuts with my pumpkin spice coffee. I sound like a white girl. Week 16 in the SGN League is here with our Los Angeles Chargers. We're taking on the 7-7 Dallas Cowboys in Jerry's world. I really want this win. Excuse me. Here's a look at the playoff picture. I think it's the same as a couple weeks ago as far as the 1 seeds. Us and the Seattle Seahawks out in the NFC. Oh my god, excuse me. Perdón. Just a quick update if you forgot. We have a lot of cap room. There's a couple guys that I'm thinking about re-signing. One of them being Khalil Mack. Appreciate you, sir. Welcome back. Oh, yeah. He's got 19.5 sacks, 33 TFLs. I think that's a career high for Khalil Mack. Will he take a team-friendly deal? No, but we're close. We'll get him re-signed. The other one, oh, there's a couple more. The next one would be Najee Harris. And same with him, he could end up having a career best year. He already is, especially in terms of yards per carry. So I think I want to re-sign him to a 3-year deal. I don't know. What if we made it a 2-year deal? Give him a little bit more money. Okay, he said hell no. The next one would be Alohi Gilman. I've been liking our defense's play in general, but Gilman in general. Omari and Hampton, yeah, we're splitting the backfield. Gilman has a career high in tackles as far as totals go. Definitely a career high in terms of TFLs. He doesn't have a pick yet this year, but I just had a brain fart, no worries. I do think I want to bring him back. And he does re-sign. Benjamin St. Just is another interesting one. He's been playing, to my knowledge, pretty good. Yeah, 110 tackles, 3.5 sacks, 13 TFLs, 3 picks. Those are all career highs. So I think St. Just deserves an extension. We do have a lot of cap room. Tyler Conklin even is playing pretty well. The only thing is he wants a fair bit of money over 2 years, and he's 30. Tony Jefferson has even been playing really well. Same with Perriman. I don't know. I don't know. I certainly didn't expect this team to be 12-2. I mean, obviously in real life they're a good team. But I don't think in real life they're going to be 12-2. They can't even be 12-2. I think they already have, what, 3 losses? Absolutely, because you got to think forward to free agency, the draft, and then next year contract extensions as well. So it's going to be tough, for sure. Yeah, the Chargers are 5-3 right now, so there literally is no possibility that they can be this good. So definitely a surprise. Yeah, and Jared Goff is in first place, and the Lions have already played their game this week. Last we checked, Herbert was second in the race. Whoa. Phillips and Micah Parsons came out of nowhere. Herbert's 5th. Good to see you, Zed. Jalen Phillips and Micah Parsons. Hold on. Jalen Phillips. Yeah, the sacks are just fucking ridiculous. 29.5 sacks, 48 TFLs for Parsons. I think him and Josh Sweat have broken the single-season sack record. And I think Jalen Phillips has too. And he also has 3 interceptions. What the fuck? That is insane. I think we were looking, it was Michael Strahan that previously had the sack record. Now it's Micah. We still got 3 weeks to go. Green Bay has not played their game yet this week either. That is insane. Anywho, we have the 1st-ranked offense, 6th-ranked defense. Cowboys have, it's pretty similar to real life, the 6th-ranked offense, 25th-ranked defense. So hopefully Herbert can ball out. I was thinking about changing the playbook because I kind of want to go more run heavy. Let's give Najee a couple more single back formations. I have a good one, Zed. And I think he has both I formations, yeah. Oh shit, if we change a playbook though, I think we're gonna have to redo the formation subs. I mean, we do have the 1st-ranked offense. But yeah, as you can see, we obviously throw the ball a lot. Rushing yards per game is 27th in the league. we'll change it now. Because I'm probably going to want to change it eventually. Oh, we already did change it. I forgot about that. We're running the Rams playbook. Trying to think, what is a team that has a nice run-heavy scheme? Maybe the Niners? I could also look up and try to find the best run playbooks in Madden 26. Maybe the Bills? I actually don't know. The Lions? Let me see. AI says it's the Steelers, Saints, and West Coast playbooks. There's a Reddit thread that says the Rams playbook is good. They have a lot of shotgun plays. We could try Pittsburgh's, though. Probably need to change the formation subs. Give Najee all the single back ones. Give him the I form ones if he doesn't have them. We'll give him the weak and the strong eye. But then we'll give Omarion every shotgun look. It just seems like he might already have every shotgun look. Yeah. We'll try that out. I'm just trying to get more of a run-pass balance. Herbert's throwing like 40 to 50 times every game. Okay. Cowboys. Obviously, Dakota Rain at quarterback. Javonte Williams, Jadon Blue, Miles Sanders, Hunter Lepke at fullback, and CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Devon Vele, Jalen Tolbert, Matt Collins, Jonathan Mingo, Jake Ferguson at tight end. And then O-line, Tyler Guyton, Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, Tyler Booker, Terrence Steele. I'm glad the Cowboys aren't super overpowered anymore, like they were a few years ago in Madden. D-line, Jadeveon Clowney. They also have Donovan Ezraku, Dante Fowler Jr., Christian Wilkins, Kenny Clark, Osa Digizawa. Linebackers, Maurice Liufau, Kenneth Murray Jr., DeMarvion Overshown. And corners, Deron Bland, Trayvon Diggs, Siobhan Ravel Jr. Oof. Kyer Elam and Tre'Davious White are injured. That is not good. They have Jonathan Mingo as their fifth string corner. Quandre Diggs at free safety. Donovan Wilson at strong. They also have Malik Hooker. Special teams, Brandon Aubrey, Brian Anger. Dear Aubrey. Okay. Let's take that out. Take that out. Aerial suppression. Riot shield. Yo, welcome back, Bogey. Oh, appreciate you joining the server. Join the Discord, y'all. If you want to talk sports, post funny photos. I still need to add a self-promo channel. If you guys stream or make videos of any sort. Yeah, this is a 32-team CPU versus CPU online league. So slow sim. And it's run by Sim Gaming Network. It means what it means. I don't know. It's pretty self-explanatory in the name. If online play is user versus user, where both people are on the sticks, then what Connor said, CPU plays the CPU. We don't straight up sim it, we watch the games. You've probably seen at least some Madden gameplay like this. It's like a closest thing you get to watching a real NFL game in Madden. Jamari Caldwell got an upgrade. So basically one person goes on autopilot for the week after they do their weekly strategy and stuff, and then the other person streams it. But yeah, as you can see, playing Just Cruising 1. And I gotta post the stream link into the Discord. Almost forgot. And tag the Cowboys user. Cool. Alright, let's get it rocking. AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas is the venue. Jerry's World. It's the 7-7 Dallas Cowboys versus the 12-2 visiting Los Angeles Chargers. They actually fixed the Cowboys intro. That's cool. Los Angeles is going to be getting the ball first. So yeah, you basically go slow sim, jump forward to the end of the game. And voila. Cowboys Chargers is officially underway. It's going to be Darius Davis on the return. He'll take it out to the 26-yard line. Now comes the number one offense in the NFL, led by Justin Herbert. 4,400 yards, 33 touchdowns to 13 picks, 71% completion percentage. First play from scrimmage, shotgun look, Herbert down the seam, Omari and Hampton. 18-yard reception. That is a good way to start. Hand off to Omari and Hampton on first. That goes nowhere. Shotgun look again. Herbert, right side throw. Finding Keenan Allen, but he dropped it. Deron Bland with the pass breakup. Not Deron Band. Trips left, 3rd and 10. Herbert rolling right. Hit as he threw it. It's incomplete. And that'll be a 3-and-out. It's going to be a high punt for J.K. Scott, fielded at the 15. Cowboys will start at the 25. Out comes Dak Prescott. And the boys' offense. Bit of a rough year. 3,000 yards, 17 touchdowns to 10 picks for Dak. Stretch give left side. Javonte Williams has a lot of room to run. Williams all the way out to the 42-yard line. That's a 17-yard rush off rip. I formation, Prescott. 7-step drop over the middle, tipped and incomplete. Initially intended for George Pickens, Jake Ferguson almost caught it. 2nd and 10. Prescott's dropped, strip sack. Recovered by the Cowboys. Guess who? It's Khalil Mack. That is now 20 and a half sacks for Mack. He has had an absolute career revival this year in Los Angeles. 3rd and 21, Prescott stepping up, lofting it deep down the right sideline. It's caught! Jake Ferguson with the moss over Alohi Gilman. Well, shit. Handoff. It's Jadon Blue. 1 yard loss. Rookie out of Oregon, Jamari Caldwell making the tackle. Empty look here. Prescott quick screen to George Pickens. George Pickens is loose. George Pickens is gone. Touchdown Dallas Cowboys. There's just no second level help on that screen pass. Pickens with a wide open lane. It's a great block by CeeDee Lamb. Dallas strikes first. Brandon Aubrey with the extra point. 'Tis good. 7-0. 6 plays, 78-yard drive for the Cowboys to start. There's Darius Davis from the 5. Out to the 26 once more. Lock in Chargers. Arizona needs you. Welcome to the channel, Hunter. Gun bunch right. Herbert, quick hit to Omari and Hampton. Nice catch and run. A gain of 12 out to the 38. First down. The game just started, G units. Najee Harris bouncing right side. Reaching for it out of bounds. Zion Johnson is injured, unfortunately. Say what you want about Dallas, as much as I hate to say it. Their offense is no joke. Delayed give, Omari and Hampton. It's going to pick up 5 up the middle. Chargers now at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Ladd McConkey, the man in motion. End around give goes nowhere. 2-yard loss, in fact. Sam Williams making his impact felt early. I'll make it 3rd and 7. The rookie Trey Harris is the lone receiver up top. Herbert under pressure over the middle to Ladd McConkey. It's going to be a few yards shy. We're going to have to punt. Almost blocked. That is a solid punt out of bounds. Thank you, J.K. Scott. Dallas going to start at their own 3. Three receivers up top. They're going out of the pistol. Give to Jadon Blue. Not much room to run. Maybe a yard there. Three tight ends set to the left. Prescott with a give now to Javonte Williams. Javonte is going to give him a little bit of space. Out to the 7-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 5. Prescott over the middle. That's incomplete. Intended for CeeDee Lamb. Good pass breakup by Benjamin St-Juste. We just re-signed him. Fair catch made by Naheem Miller-Hines. We'll still have good field position at the 47. It's been a great year for Justin Herbert. Aside from the interceptions, he's been cooking. Knock on wood. Najee Harris trying to go up the middle, only getting a yard. It's DeMarvion Overshown on the tackle. Herbert to throw a 2nd and 9. It's a slip screen to Omarion Hampton. Hampton's got blocks and a first down. Beautiful. Out to the Cowboys' 41-yard line. Herbert down the right sideline. There's Quentin Johnston. Into the red zone. There you go, Q. We got a big decision on whether or not to pick up his player option. Week in, week out, though, he gives us a good reason to do so. He's been awesome. Handoff to Omarion Hampton on first. Nice ball carrying vision. Bobbing and weaving to the 14. It'll be a gain of 4. Play action. Herbert, left side throw. Ladd McConkey's wide open. Touchdown Chargers. Laddie the Batty. This receiving core in general has been friggin' awesome. McConkey, Keenan Allen, Quentin Johnston. They've all been making big-time plays. Ladd. Dicker, the kicker's extra point, is going to tie it up with just over 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. Jay Herby's 34th passing touchdown on the year. Very short kick. Cowboys will start at the 29. Turnover here would be great. Let's hope for it. Eye for him, look on first down for Dallas. Play action. Prescott under pressure, has to throw it away. Khalil Mack was screaming at him. Stretch give. Javonte Williams can't get the edge. Benjamin St. Juste making another big play. 1 yard TFL makes it 3rd and 11. Prescott dropped for the 2nd time. The Mack truck. Hey, 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 hey. Oh yeah. We are going to make the Chargers Super Bowl champions, no doubt about it. May not be this year, but definitely at some point. And hey, this year ain't looking too bad either. Here's Miller-Hines on the punt return. Broken tackle. Hauled down at the 39. Omarion Hampton through the air in the first quarter has been pretty damn good. 3 receptions, 41 yards. Justin Herbert is one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league, too. RPO bubble to Keenan Allen. My returning viewers have heard it a lot, Hunter, but Justin Herbert, obviously born and raised in Eugene, Oregon. Check down to Omarion Hampton. First down and more. Hampton out to the 43. Went to Sheldon High School and then University of Oregon. I've lived in Oregon for the past 11 years. So when I was a freshman in high school, Justin Herbert was a senior. I went to a school called North Medford, the Black Tornado, and we play Sheldon. either every or every other year. And we played Justin Herbert and Sheldon my freshman year. They traveled down here to Medford, and I will never forget it. That was the first I found out of Herbert. It's this 6'3", 6'4" at the time, lanky-ass white kid trotting out onto the field, and he destroyed us. We lost, I think, 70-7. And immediately after that game, I looked him up, and I was like, okay, Justin Herbert, I'm gonna keep an eye on that guy. For sure. He fucking destroyed us, and yeah, huge Oregon Ducks fan as well. So, watched his entire Ducks career after that. So, super cool to see him balling out. Never been to a Chargers game. I've only been to 2 NFL games, both Panthers ones, because I'm a huge Panthers fan, but I did watch Justin Herbert live. He's been a monster since high school. Shotgun look. Herbert over the middle. Lad McConkey. Nice catch and run out to the 30-yard line. That was big time. 5-step drop. Herbert checking it down to Najee Harris. No gain. Good play made by Maurice Leofau. Blitz comes. Herbert to Tyler Conklin. It'll be a gain of 8. Injury down on the play. It's DeMarvion Overshown. Tending to his right arm. Andy Dalton. And James Cook. And that's what happened. Herbert over the middle. There's Keenan Allen down to the 8. 1st and goal. I was talking with my dad all week about it. I think with Bryce Young, we would have had a chance, at least. But, Andy Dalton is absolutely fucking garbage. He needs to retire. Our run defense has been good all year, too, but for some reason, we just fumbled the bag. Tyler Conklin into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. There's 35 for J. Herb. I mean, we just never really had a chance to. I think at one point, I can look at the final game stats. At one point, I saw Rico Dowdle had like 51 yards on 7 carries, which is really good. But, yeah, we were down 19-3 by halftime. Andy Dalton, within the first 2 minutes of the game, fumbled. Chuba got bottled up. He only had 12 carries for 34 yards. But Rico Dowdle did good. 8 for 54. Should have given Rico the ball more. Jaden Blue, huge run. Jaden Blue is loose. Flag down, thank God. For now, it's a Cowboys touchdown. Yeah, basically QBR, chat, is scaled from 1 to 100. Illegal block in the back. Tyler Booker. They will have the ball at the 28. No. Josh didn't even have to do much either. He only had 163 yards and a touchdown. He threw the ball 19 times. He did have 2 rushing touchdowns, though. So, yeah, QBR, though, is scaled from 1 to 100, if you don't know. Andy Dalton had a QBR of 4.2. So, Dub Tyler Booker. Hell fucking yeah. That's what I'm saying. Andy Dalton is a horrible quarterback now. Khalil Mack has 3 sacks. .2. Yeah, you heard that correctly. I'm telling you, it was terrible. Not my red rifle. Pistol look, 2nd and 21. Prescott. Nice throw over the middle to George Pickens. I mean, me and my dad were talking about it the whole game, too. The Bills are both of our second favorite teams. I started that, by the way. It's Prescott finds. That's not Jake Ferguson. It's Devon Vele. Out to the 42. But yeah, the Bills are my second favorite team, so it's like if we were going to lose to anyone, I'm glad it was Buffalo. I don't hate it. I became a fan of them like 3 or 4 years ago. I decided they were my second favorite team. Love me some Jay Freaky. Javonte Williams going nowhere. Pickens for 7 yards. Yeah, Buffalo's just one of those kicked in the nuts franchises. I like teams like that. I mean, you make 4 straight Super Bowls in the 80s and you lose all 4 of them. Me too. I hate the Cowboys. I like Dak Prescott. I'm also from Texas. Lived there for 10 years. In the Dallas area, too. City called McKinney. Javonte Williams to give. It's a nice run. Gain of 9. Dallas on the red zone. Williams again, trying to bounce right side. Loss of 2 or 3 and a flag. Thank you, CD Lamb. We'll take the penalty. It's 2nd and 11. Cowboys knocked out of the red zone. Empty look, Prescott. Slant route, Pickens can't hang on. Derwin James in coverage. 3rd and 11. Jake Ferguson. Big time catch. 1st and goal. I know McKinney. Hell yeah. Yeah. It was a nice city to live in. I just hated the humidity more than anything. It'd be like 90 degrees out and you'd look at the weather and say it feels like 107. Not fun. Except when you went to the pool. Javonte Williams up the middle. He'll have 3 yards. Offset eye. Prescott under pressure. Tuck and run. Touchdown Cowboys. Dakota Rain. It's a good play. I don't know what Khalil Mack was doing there. That's why one of the biggest things I hate about Madden, no matter what gameplay it is, CPU defenders just don't react to the quarterback until they cross the line of scrimmage. Looks goofy as hell. Brandon Aubrey's extra point makes it a 14-all ball game. There's Darius Davis out to the 22-yard line. Herbert currently 2nd in terms of passing yards in the league. We'll see about that after this game. Hand off to Omarion Hampton up the middle. Hampton is loose. 17 yards for the first down. I like how much we're running it early on. It's the balance I was looking for. Empty look, Herbert. Quarterback draw, Justin Herbert. Big boy, only going for 3 yards. Second and 7, Herbert to throw. Quick hit, Ladd McConkey. First down. Buck 55, 2 touchdowns, no picks so far for Justin Herbert. Counter give to Hampton, bouncing left side, nowhere to go. 1 yard loss. I believe that's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Herb to throw. Right side, that's caught. There's the rookie Trey Harris. I like seeing that. He's definitely going to be a starter after Keenan Allen is done. Speaking of Keenan, deep shot to him! Touchdown Chargers! What a fucking throw by Justin Herbert. Who knows when Keenan will be done. He's playing at a high level this year. Love seeing him back in Los Angeles. Hitting the gritty like he's Jay Jettis. This could end up being a shootout between Herbert and Dak Prescott. 21-14, right around 5.5 minutes left in the first half. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right on time. It's tricky. Tis a banger. Another short kickoff. Dallas going to start at the 32. I think that's Miles Sanders. Never looked that fast in a Panthers uniform, let me tell you. Offset eye, counter handoff. Javonte Williams going nowhere. Swarm of powder blue jerseys getting to him. Khalil Mack being one of them. Same formation, 2nd and 11. Play action this time. Prescott firing to Hunter Lipke. Out to the 36. Empty look, 3rd and 5. Prescott under pressure, almost sacked by Mack, but he scrambles for the first down. Out to the 43-yard line. Lucky man, lucky man. Dak throwing again. Under pressure again, tucking and running again. Sliding down, I believe, in front of Alohi Gilman. 2nd and 6. Prescott over the middle. CeeDee Lamb, nice catch and run. Out to the Chargers 40, first down. High form, stretch give to Javonte Williams. He's got the edge. Williams out to the 26. Brought down by Tony Jefferson. Play action. Dak under pressure. Almost dropped by Khalil Mack again. Barely able to throw it away. Empty trips left. Quarterback draw. Dak trying to get the edge. Nope. Great job by Benjamin St-Juste and company. 2-minute warning here at AT&T Stadium. George Pickens in the slot up top. Prescott. Right side throw. Jake Ferguson. Big catch and run down to the 10-yard line. Alohi Gilman got bumped in man coverage. That allowed Ferguson to get a few yards of separation. Dallas calling their first time out here. CeeDee Lamb, the lone receiver, bottom of the screen. High form pitch to Javonte Williams. He's got the edge. Javonte got rocked. Denzel Perriman. Oh, pardon me. That's our Chargers that have called 2 timeouts now. Trying to get the ball back for a 2-minute drill, I guess. Prescott from the gun. End zone fire. He's got him. Touchdown Cowboys. It's George Pickens. NFL young boy. One of my favorite receivers, too. It's another Cowboys player that I like a lot. If you're in the Discord, you would have seen yesterday me and my dad recreated the Pickens draft night photo. Pretty fucking hilarious. Sounds good, Connor. 21 all ball game. It was a great 11-play, 70-yard drive by Dallas. It's Darius Davis from around the 3. Not a very good return. We'll start at the 22. 16 of 18, 203 yards and 3 touchdowns for Justin Herbert. Balling out here in the first half. Got a $137 and a timeout to work with here. Herbert slip screen to Hampton. Nice juke move. Hampton goes out of bounds. We'll take 5. Herbert going left side. Intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the interception. God damn it, Justin. It's his 14th pick on the year. He's trying to throw a one-on-one ball for Keenan Allen. Just not a good decision. No bueno. Cowboys starting in enemy territory at the 34. Prescott underneath. Jake Ferguson. Tough catch and run. Gain of 7. Prescott slip screen to Javonte Williams. Broken tackle. Javonte's got a first down. Cowboys call their first timeout. From the 23, read option. Gain of 5 for Dak Prescott. Yo. Welcome to the channel, Rob. Appreciate you stopping in. No huddle for Dallas. Prescott. Stepping up. End zone fire. He's got his man. Touchdown Cowboys. Devon Vele. Fuck. It was a rifle into double coverage. Elijah Molden and Derwin James were right there. Didn't matter. Great catch as well by Vele. Yeah, we need to find a way to stop Dak in the second half. Herbert's been going step for step with him, but that interception was costly. I like it better than 24 and 25. It's kind of the main positive thing I can say about it. But it definitely has its issues still. Tyler Conklin over the middle. Tough run for the first. Chargers call their final timeout. Quick hit to Conklin again. That'll only go for 4 yards. They'll go no huddle. Herbert, quick hit to Ladd McConkey. Big catch and run. Can we get down and spike it? Is that what we're going to do? We are. Hurry, hurry. Quentin Johnston, what are you doing? What are you doing, Quentin? Hello, Miguel. Like I said, better than 25 and 24. Still has a fair bit of issues, though. Pink eye Tua. That was a dot to Jalen Waddle. Damn. Dolphins and the Bengals are doing really good. Who fucking farted on Tua's pillow the night before game day? That shit was hilarious. Both quarterbacks lighting it up. That Herbie pick was only one of 3 incompletions. I gotta use the restroom real quick. Absolutely, I agree, Hunter. Especially because when you think about it, they had a literal game over a decade and a half ago that dealt with situations exactly like that with NFL head coach. I don't get it either. It shouldn't be hard whatsoever. I'm back. Tua pissed everyone off with that talk at the podium. I didn't even hear what he said. There's been a lot of talks at the podium that Tua's pissed people off by. I just thought it was hilarious that bro literally had pink eye from the looks of it. I don't know what other issue would cause an eyeball to be that pink and swollen. Or the QB scrambles that have been an issue for years. Yeah. They've gotten like a little bit better with it year by year as far as how often a mobile quarterback scrambles, but it's still pretty fucking ridiculous. Still too low. Second half underway here at AT&T Stadium. Cowboys getting ball first, and they have a touchdown lead. Huge kick return. Dallas going to start right at midfield. If you don't feel like fixing it, at least give the players more ways to edit gameplay. Yeah. I mean, as we know, especially being in SGN's community, the sliders don't even fucking function how they're supposed to. You gotta change shit like penalties and auto subs to get the gameplay right, which makes no sense. But you just gotta roll with it. Play action here, Dak. Right side. Incomplete. Good defense, Tarheeb still. How are you gonna be shit at developing and be restrictive? EA. Unfortunately. It's like the one thing that I can logically deduce at this point. It's just EA. They're such a dead company. I fully admit to buying this game every year at full price just because I love football that much. But it's such a fucking dog shit company. 59-yarder for Brandon Aubrey is up. And through, of course. Best kicker in the league. Dallas now has a 2-possession lead. 31-21. I keep saying it, and I think a lot of people that play this game year in, year out know it. Madden 12 was the downfall. You know why? Ultimate Team's first year. That is the first year they realized they do not have to do anything with the video game, and they will still profit mightily. FM and OOTP, what are those games? Open source, so it's manageable. Intercept! Wait, what? I think I just had a stroke. I thought we were on defense for some reason. Oh god. Amari and Hampton going for a couple of yards. And there's times like that where it's like, man, am I just a perma stoner? I think so. Hampton going left side. Nice stiff arm. Amari and Hampton with the first down. Najee Harris going right side. 3-yard gain. Andre James down on the play. Said that with about as much confidence as Rob Gronkowski did when he said, Emeka Egbegbu. Herbert, 2nd and 7. Nice throw. Lad McConkey, big-time reception. Down to the 6-yard line. I still think I'm going to name my center on 2K whenever I create him. Emeka Egbegbu. Sim Sports for soccer and baseball. Oh, okay. Oh, out of the park baseball. Yeah, I've heard of that. Hampton going nowhere. It's a 3-yard loss. Yeah, I've said it a lot. I mean, hold on. The stream's tweaking. Herbert on 2nd and goal. Left-sided Lad. Touchdown Chargers. Laddie the Baddie. 2nd of the game. Anyways, I was saying that I've talked about it a fair bit. MLB The Show, for a long time now, has clearly been the best sports game out there, made by a AAA studio. And even then, it's like I don't play MLB The Show as much as I used to because it's repetitive. It's like even they kind of realize that they don't need to do much year in, year out to stay at the top. And financially, they're not even at the top. Pretty sure it's still EA with Madden and college football. And main the FC games. I almost called it FIFA. Yes, I do. That's a SGN method. Because the traits do make a lot of difference as far as gameplay goes. I'll link a video in chat that's really good of his. He basically came up with like a spreadsheet-like formula of how to do traits for Madden. Games in general are going downhill, although I'm just not surprised because sports games have been going downhill for years and years and years. There's that SGN video, though. We do force a 3 and out here. It's so weird with sports games too. It's like, it's not straight downhill. It's like downhill 1 year, plateau, downhill, plateau, downhill, plateau, and then slight increase for 1 year out of nowhere, plateau, downhill, downhill. Yeah, it's bad. Herbert, slip screen to Hampton on 2nd and 10. Got about inches shy of the sticks. And does put Justin Herbert over 300 yards passing. Yeah, I got you. 3rd and inches, Justin Herbert with the QB sneak. Was just talking in SGN's Discord as well about 2K. This will be play action here. Left side throw. The Titans user in this franchise was talking about how he's done with 2K. He brought up pretty valid points. Oh, Najee Harris, big run. Out of bounds at the 43. Brought up about how his jump shot's fine in my career, but when he goes online, it's pretty bad. That's just due to the delay. Which I was saying, like, I don't know how it's 2025 and you still have that bad of server delay playing online. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. I've just gotten so used to it that it, for the most part, thankfully, doesn't affect me as much. And it's had crazy delay since, like, 2K15, 14, when they originally went to the PS4 and Xbox One. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? He was talking about the no defense, which is a huge point in 2K26 this year. So we have to punt. It's unfortunate. Yeah, crazy amount of delay. No defense. And then you got your usual online 2K behaviors where you just play, randoms play hero ball, whether it's park or rec. And then they'll hop on game chat and talk about how their team is dog shit. I was saying, it's like, when I play rec, I do play random rec. And it's like, I'll dribble for 6 or 7 seconds max. Just to wait to see if I get like a pick and roll, pick and pop, or somebody to backdoor cut. But it's like, playing as a point guard, as Prescott scrambles for 5. If you miss like one shot or turn the ball over once, they stop passing it to you. And they'll do the dumbest fucking full court lobs and get like 5 turnovers. Just because they don't want to pass it into the point guard. Prescott going deep. Double coverage, incomplete. May get 25 or may just wait until 26. It depends. You know, Road to the Show is slightly improved, so if it's on discount and you want to get the high school and college experience on Road to the Show, then I would say go ahead and get it and try it out. Only if it's on discount, though, which it should be by now. Fair catch by Miller Hines. Yeah, and the city is a big issue as far as that delay goes, you're right. And the community is crazy weird. I never ever turn on game chat. In fact, the only time I did was yesterday. I was playing with this fucking pink-haired shooting guard on rec. He took 2 shots, only made 1, and then he just wasn't getting open. He was just standing there, so he stopped getting the ball. And then he just literally went AFC, away from controller for the most part. Wasn't playing defense. His dude dropped like 50. Was just standing backcourt on offense. And so I hopped on game chat. Hold on, Herbert. To Conklin, it's short. We're going to have to punt. Hopped in game chat and told him, hey, bud, I know it's super duper hard, but why don't we stop playing... I said something along the lines of, why don't you stop being a troglodyte and either play the game correctly or go play Fortnite? And then he quit like 5 minutes later. It was brutal. George Pickens first down. I mean, I've been doing a realistic my career for 4 years running now on this channel. So I have a 5'9" point guard, minimum weight. It's already fucking enough of a challenge to play online, which I like. It's like that type of shit makes it far more difficult. Prescott on 2nd and 12. Deep over the middle. George Pickens can't hang on. Terrence Steele down on the play. 26 as a gift. I only play my NBA. That mode's still... Oh, yeah. Very, very broken still. Prescott left side. Incomplete again. Pickens can't hang on. I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm not good, which I'm cool with. I mean, I'm sure if I got the ball more and played more hero ball, my numbers would look better, but that's not really what I care about. Whoa, 64-yarder from Brandon Aubrey. Hold up. He missed it. Thank goodness. Wide right, just barely. I mean, I shoot like 55 and 55 from the floor and 3 on rec, but I only average like 10.5 points per game and 7 assists per game. Which, like I said, it's not bad, but it's not good. Left side throw, Quentin Johnston. 8-yard reception. I had a good sesh yesterday, though. I only went 3-3 in the rec games that we played, but I dropped like probably on average 18, 19 points and 7 or 8 assists. Don't get me started with the battle pass and stuff. Shit is annoying. I mean, every game has it. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of folded this year, and I'll get to why. here in a minute. Because it annoys me too. Even with all those issues with 2K26, it is so much better than 24 and 25, similar to Madden. But I don't know. I actually think 26 is really fun. I got the Pro Pass for Season 1 and then the Hall of Fame Pass for Season 2. I never do that either. But it kind of goes back to how bad sports games have been recently. The game is still mid. Hold on, Tyler Conklin. Diving for the end zone. He's down to the 1. It's still a mid game, and it's the most fun I've had on 2K since 2K17. I'm not going to lie. So that's 9 years. For example, Madden's been out a month longer. I've played 2K for, I think, 20 hours more already than Madden. We've had a lot of middle of the night, like 6-7 hour my career sessions. Amari Hampton in the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. I just think the movement is a lot better in 2K. I like the faster gameplay. My career, I think, is better as far as an offline mode goes. That was an easy tutty. We got a lead early fourth quarter. It's not like the max amount of immersion that it could be, but it's a lot more immersion with my career than there has been in so many years. Which is nice. My two main gripes, online and offline, about the gameplay is the defense being terrible, and they did. Like, it's actually a pretty decent storyline. Oh, interception! Benjamin St. Just. There's Dak Pickscott. Yeah, I think it's a best of both worlds for all sorts of my career players. There's enough immersion to where you can really just play offline my career only and still have a good time. And at the same time, there's not enough immersion, or there's not too much immersion to where people that are mainly playing online are kind of like sidetracked, or they gotta do like a shit ton of like quests and stuff like that. I personally would prefer more immersion. Hampton goes for 8. I miss the 2K13 days where, like, after every game you had a press conference where you had like 3 or 4 questions to answer. I would personally want that along with cutscenes. But, I mean, again, especially considering what we've had, I can't complain too much. Amari and Hampton, big run. First and goal. Yeah, my main offline gripe with my career, though, is this is obviously, I can't remember if subjective or objective is the one that relies on an individual's opinion. Shovel pass incomplete. Does anyone know? I know that objective, or one of them is like, it's based in fact, the other is based in opinion. Lad McConkey almost had 3 touchdowns. He's down at the 1. Third and goal. QB sneak. Herbert didn't get it. Also, Digizawa on the stop. Believe it's subjective. Yeah. So my point's a little subjective, if correct. Omarion Hampton in the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. Here, I'll just say, this is based on my opinion, what I'm about to say. Hall of Fame's way too easy. Especially when you upgrade your player. It's the easiest that I think it's ever been. Speaking of easy, you're damn right. Another easy tutty. We got a 2-possession lead now. It's way too easy for me. And it could just be because I've played 2K a lot. At first, it wasn't the case. At first, I was really struggling on Superstar. Sometimes even on All-Star. But as my overall went up, I dropped like 90 on Superstar, and then I was like, okay, it's Hall of Fame time. I dropped 100 points plus 3 separate times on Hall of Fame. The Utah Jazz, the team that I'm on, won the finals my rookie year. And now I'm in year 2, and I'm averaging like 66 and 16. And we end up beating teams by at least 25 points every single game. So yeah, it is just... It's way too easy. And I wish there was more of a challenge. George Pickens, left side reception. Pickens is loose. Out of bounds at the 41. There's an injury. It's Jadon Blue. Yeah. That's my one gripe with my career. It's a reception from Miles Sanders. Out to the 35. Booby. Now a handoff to Miles Sanders. Broken tackle. First down. I was just going to bring that up because there is a chance we're going to be streaming one of those either after this stream or later today. Yeah, they're pretty bad though. It's hard to get into. I don't know why you can't use sliders in Madden's Superstar mode. You can in college football, but they don't really play very well. I'm not going to lie. So maybe that's why. It was Dak Prescott scramble and slide to the 4. I try to use Matt 10's sliders for my college football career mode. And the gameplay was pretty bad, I'm not going to lie. Right side throw. George Pickens into the end zone. Touchdown Cowboys. But yeah, I struggle with Superstar mode mainly. And Road to Glory is just terrible. I'm not gonna lie. The immersion is at like a 0 out of 10 for Road to Glory. Even with high school added. Superstar, it's at like a 1. 2-point conversion failed. Cowboys down by 5. I mean, you stop getting scenarios in Road to Glory after, like, your freshman year. You just don't get any texts. I don't blame you. The high school experience, you don't even get to play a whole season or a state championship. And it's because, like, we have a game that is 14 years old now, or no, 11 years old now, where it's like, the immersion was insane. You played a whole season, you played the state championship, you got to commit to a college. I mean, even just that alone, as far as immersion goes, is so much better. There wasn't too much immersion in the college experience as far as I can remember, but the gameplay was so good that it didn't matter. Handoff to Najee Harris on first. That'll go for 6 yards. Superstar mode, same deal. Justin Herbert scramble. It's a big one. Herbert passed midfield out to the 41. Superstar mode was so fucking awesome. And this is like 15 years ago. 15 plus years ago. There's a lot of shit that needs fixing. A lot of glitches. Flag down on Los Angeles.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
IBIB on Conklin. You had an IQ test. You had a combine. You had pretty much like specific individual team workouts were super fun. I mean, like getting a crib. Getting tattoos that weren't just like Hawaiian or Samoan tattoos. Because that is literally like offensive. If a white guy like me were to get a Hawaiian or Samoan tattoo, it would not be like culturally okay. Yet Madden does not give a fuck. Yeah, it's crazy. 58-yarder for Cameron Dicker. Barely snuck it through. I think that's Jadeveon Clowney injured. I know, I was like, what the fuck? That's stupid. Like, I have tats on my quarterback that's fictional. We did a Road to Glory with him in College Football 25 back during the summer. But when I import my realistic running back, if I ever do into Superstar mode, it's like I can't get any tattoos. Because that would be fucking weird. Dumb as hell. They still haven't fixed the substitution issue either. Speaking of, at least in Road to Glory. Yeah. That's hilarious, and it's true. But it's like, if you're not a quarterback, so if you're a running back or a receiver in Road to Glory, it was like this last year, you'll be in for like 2 or 3 plays, and then they'll sub you out for like 2 drives. My stamina's at 99. I turned wear and tear off. What the fuck are we talking about here? Prescott, 2nd and 10, quick hit, incomplete. Oh, it's absolutely broken. I mean, the mode specifically was built for quarterbacks. They didn't think about any other position when making Road to Glory. Incomplete. Elijah Molden with the pass breakup. It was intended for CD. Here we go. This could be the ball game. And there's not many. I already know that, and I haven't even imported it. I just have watched a couple YouTube videos. There's like 0 difference. I think they might track your stats career-wise. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Chargers might be walking out of here with a win. But yeah, even in saying that, I don't remember, honestly, if they have career stats tracked. I mean, in Superstar mode this year, if you haven't played it, you didn't even have a page where you could look at league leaders or your season stats. You could only look at your career stats. I think they just updated it as Hampton gets to the 37. I think they like just updated it like 2 years ago. Or 2 days ago. To where you can look at league leaders and stuff. Counter give, Omari and Hampton. Oof. Loss of 2. Dak, what happened? He was having a good first half. Hey, I'm glad to see it. Locker room pep talk worked. Been clamping up in the second half. 3rd and 2. Najee Harris calls game. And a little bit more. Harris down to the 18. Cowboys call their final timeout.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck Jerry Jones. Herbert taking a knee. Ball game. 45-37 final score. It was indeed a shootout between these two quarterbacks. The Chargers will improve to 13-2 as the Cowboys fall to 7-8. It's always good when you can beat the Cowgirls. GG's though. I was doing a lot of side commentary. Hopefully y'all don't mind, but it was a very fun game to watch. We didn't miss any of the big plays as far as my announcing though, so we're fine. Look at Justin Herbert, man. So inspirational. The desert thanks you, of course, I got you. 363 yards, 84% completion percentage, 4 touchdowns, only 1 pick for Herbert. Dak played pretty damn well as well. It was just that completion percentage in the second half. Oh yeah, the Get It Sexy remix. I could play that after, once we get to the main menu. The ground game I'm a lot happier with. 15 and 12, 27 combined carries for Omarion and Najee. Omarion Hampton with 2 touchdowns. Najee averaging 5.7 yards per carry, 69 yards. Herbert even ran the ball well. Ladd McConkey was a beast, 8 for 99, 2 touchdowns. 7 for 74 out of the backfield for Omarion Hampton. He had a great game. 6 for 49 and a touchdown. Tyler Conklin, 5 for 53. Quentin Johnston, 4 for 74 and a tutty. Keenan Allen. Defensively, turned up the heat in the second half. First half, though, I mean, Khalil Mack had 3 sacks in one half, 4 TFLs. Benjamin St. Just with an interception. We had 9 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble by Khalil Mack. It was a strip sack. Hey, good day, good year to be a Chargers fan. Crazy game indeed, no doubt. Louis Bell straight to ass that cannot complete a pass. I mean, this is especially fitting IRL and virtually. So this will be good.
We belt straight to ass. Dak cannot complete a pass. CD Lamb been playing trash. Man, how long is this gonna last?
Son, where'd you find this?
Bow, 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 bow. Damn. Say damn, 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 damn. Hey, damn, 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 damn. CTE records. Damn, man, here we go again. This team ain't gonna never win. I'm ashamed to be a fan. Got me lying to my friends. Louis belt straight to ass.
That cannot complete a pass.
CD Lamb been playing trash. Man, how long is this gonna last? Damn, get it, Jerry.
Yeah.
Quit it, Jerry. Retire,
Yeah.
Jerry. Gotta fire Jerry. Boy, you know this team super bad.
I ain't lying.
Every week we taking belt to ass. That shit piss me. That cannot complete a simple pass. What he tryna? Man, how long is this shit gonna last? Who you throwing? Took a 40 ball, beating 2 times. It's like a sequence. Wow. Dak, who you throwing to? He threw it to
40
the
ball.
defense. I'm like, Dak, who you throwing it to? He threw it to the ops. I'm like, Dak, you gotta stop. Dak, go to the barber shop. Get that hairline fixed. And maybe you stop throwing picks. And maybe CD Lamb will stop being the diva and he'll stop throwing fits. And maybe Mike McCarthy will be on the sideline wearing some clothes that fit. And maybe Jerry Jones just might retire because he old as shit. Bitch.
CD. Very fitting. Very, very fitting. Only thing that didn't fit was Mike McCarthy, but you know what? You can still get clowned. Get it, Jerry. Quit it, Jerry. Retire, Jerry. We gotta fire Jerry. God, I love beating the Cowboys. Best thing about playing Madden. There was a track meet today in Dallas for the Chargers-Cowboys game. Hell yeah, there was. Khalil Mack, beast. Goddamn, Patrick Mahomes went the fuck off. That's crazy. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. The Texans and the Broncos are our final 2 opponents. Houston is 6-9 right now. Denver is 7-8. Like I said last stream, I mean, there is a world where we could sit our starters at least for the final week of the year. Conference in the one spot after this week. Did Baltimore play? No. So if Baltimore loses, then I'm almost positive we clinch the conference. So if we get that Z, then I think that is what we'll do, is we'll just play our backups. I'm not sure if I'd stream that game, but we'll definitely, I'm almost positive we'll probably be streaming next week. Especially if Baltimore wins. Jay Herbie is the passing yards leader. 4,800 yards and the passing touchdowns leader. I still think he could win MVP, but I don't know. I think the chances are pretty slim because of the interceptions. If he had thrown under single-digit picks, then I think he would have won. But that unfortunately did not happen. That's okay, Justin. You're still a king.
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's Jalen Waddle. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 49 yards for the touchdown.
This is one of the few things, problems and all, that
wind up taking this one,
makes 26 better than 25 and 24.
From there we go to Indianapolis.
This was long overdue.
The Colts as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brandon Ayuk. He's going to find an opening
50
down the field and pull this one in. This is going to wind up as a 57-yard touchdown.
God damn.
The 49ers win their second straight as they get the victory here. one last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's one of the most dangerous playmakers in the NFL, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Sonic.
54 yards to the house. The Lions run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W.
They're surging.
So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Detroit started off 5-5. Now they're pushing for a playoff spot. That's huge. All right, chat. That is going to wrap up this week in the SGN League for us. We're rolling. We're fucking rolling. I really, really hope that this can result in a deep playoff run. At least appearing in the AFC Championship game. Yeah, when it comes to success like this for me, the regular season doesn't even really matter. Especially if we get bounced early in the playoffs. We got to make something out of this. No doubt about it. I should be back live in a little bit. There is a chance that I won't be back until late tonight, especially if you're in the East Coast. But I got to do a lot of cleaning around the house in my room. I think we're going to be streaming, though. I just have to take a few breaks here and there. I'll give you all a couple minutes if you want to have an input, but there's 3 or 4 different things that I'm thinking about streaming. We could stream D'Angelo Lawson's quarterback superstar mode. Haven't done that in a minute. My realistic running back road to glory. Also haven't done that in a minute. Our Brooklyn Nets My NBA on 2K26. Just started that up. Or some realistic My Career. Probably offline, because I got to do the cleaning and shit. So I need time to pause. So if you have any input, you can let me know right now in chat. Otherwise, I will decide for myself. And actually, I'm going to use the restroom. But I will keep the stream up, and I'll just give all those options for anyone that's tuning in while I'm out. Okay, BRB. Okay, I got no suggestions, and Eric saying Orioles eye manager Craig Aldenez. Okay, I got no suggestions. What the fuck? And I got myself echoing. Alright, well, I'll be offline for at least a little bit. I'm gonna start the cleaning process and stuff. And during that time, I'll think about what I want to live stream. Could be any of those 4 things. I do not know which one, but either way, appreciate y'all watching or lurking for this Chargers Cowboys game. And if I don't see you later, have a great Monday. Bolt up. Duh. Shush.